What's up, nerds? Welcome back. Another adventure of Grimace Grimoire begins here, taking off out of the inn. I'm going to head over here to the bank, and today's objective is to place a new house. If you recall, Grimace earned himself a nice little stone field house out in the middle of nowhere on the edge to fight the orcs. Turns out the orc fort of Cove isn't too heavily populated, so I think we're going to relocate and move on over to a different location. So I think we're going to do a log cabin. We're going to go classic houses, 2-story log cabin, 109.5k. Let's see, we've got 60, 70 here, plus the 40. It's too late for me to do math right now, but let's see here. 43 plus 160 is 100, and I think it'll be close. So we're going to go drop the old house and then try to place this new log cabin, and I got just the spot for it. So after the last stream, I did some tidying up at the bank. I went to the old house, grabbed all the supplies that we took out there, and brought them all back to the bank so that we could go place a new house. And I'm going to grab, let's see, 5 of each, because we're just going to go move the house. Don't want to get too overloaded here. 5 of everything. Really should get a restock macro for this. Maybe I will next time. And then some bandages. Let's do 50 of those. Okay, we're restocked. We've got our implement there. Probably need a recall scroll. And I think we're good. We're off to our old house. So the objective tonight, and I hung out watching a movie with my daughter for far too long. So it might be a bit of a short stream tonight, but the objective is to relocate the house and then get back into Wrong for some dungeon skill gains. Wrong is the dungeon of the week for Scholars Week. So 25% skill gain on top of the already 50% skill gain for being in a dungeon. So should be pretty good for Grimace, who is, of course, as you may know, an all-natural skill gain toon. So I'm not macroing anything with this guy, which has been pretty fun to play. So we're going to run over here past Covetous. I'm keeping an eye on the world map here. There's going to be a lot of running through the forest here. Past the cemetery just south of Covetous. I haven't really checked it out here. It looks like just standard mobs there. Skeletons, wraiths, specters, that kind of thing. Okay, running past treasure. Treasure map 29, and here it is. Okay, so this is how we demolish the house. I'm going to go here to, I think, options, and then demolish the house and get a deed back. And I'm going to click OK. And now, I didn't get the deed back. I do have my house placement tool still. And I think I'll take that gold key for later. And it deposited the gold back into my account. So the exact same gold that I used to buy it, there's no processing fee or anything. It just gives you the gold right back to your account, which is handy. So off I go back to Covetous, and I'm going to hit the gate there. Take the gate back to town. Do a quick little check see to make sure I got the right amount of gold. I'm pretty sure I do, but it's also pretty late and my eyes are trying to fall asleep. So I might not be thinking straight here. Let's run back in to Covetous and hit this transport gate to Oklo. Get harassed by these children who let them out anyway. Alright, so let's see. Balance 114, so we've got enough. Well, that's going to wipe us out pretty much. Tramelania. I like it. That's a funny name. Sounds like an awful lot of trammy. Okay, off to the secret location. I think this will be the next nice little forward operating base here. We go to Jack's Rune Library, and we're going to charge with 1 recall scroll, and we are off to my favorite dungeon, Destard. Now I think we might be able to fit a cabin here. I've always liked the cabin design. It like has a good look to it. And I think we'll go right here, but we'll kill this snake first. Where's the weapon I'm after? The club? Sure. And we'll try to cure through the poison. And we'll beat up this snake real quick. So nice to have healing working pretty good here. Cure poison. Dead snake. I don't think we need to cut him up, but let's do it anyway. Sure, we'll get all that, and then we'll finish cutting him up. Get the corpse out of the way. Didn't think we needed to do that, but... Alright, let's see if we can get it to place. 2-story log cabin. It looked like it would. Oh, sorry. Let me zoom out this way. Hey, look at that. First try. I mean, I think that's as good a placement as any. I don't know that I'd get it to move over at all. And I wonder if we could fish from on top of this deck. That'd be pretty crazy. Okay, there we have it. Grimace has placed his upgraded house. I think I want to get that key. I think I can see it if it's locked down there. Can I lock it down here? That might be better. I wish to lock this down. And apparently I can't target it. I'm telling you, my eyes are so tired. Oh, I locked down the wrong key. Well, that would have been awkward. Okay, I'm going to need to release that. I wish to release this. I don't have any hotkeys for this. Kind of wanted to save that for when I have a key ring. You need a... What is going on here? Why can't I drop this? There we go. We'll lock that down there. Okay. Now it's unlocked. And we'll lock it. I think once we get enough skill to really spend a lot of time in Destard, oh, this is going to be nice. Nice little conveniently located spot here. How far is this? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 3 screens away from Destard entrance. I like it. I like it. Now, can we try to provoke something in here? Oh, snake. We could do that. And maybe another drake or something? What do we got? Yeah, I'm just going to get in trouble in here. Okay, so let's take this back to Oklo for a recall scroll, and then we'll go to Wrong and start getting some skill gains. Okay. So I also have... I did it in the stream before, so we only have just under 5k gold, so we're going to need to start farming some of that back up. Let's see, do I have eminently accurate? Not bad. Okay, let's grab recall scroll and get over to Wrong. So on a previous stream, I had placed some gold as like a free giveaway during the stream, and I think I'll keep doing that. I kind of like that concept. So, if you follow streams while they're happening, every time I will hide some object somewhere on Aragorn, my other character. So if you follow along, you might get to find the special loot. Let's see, let's go to Wrong. Well, that is the dungeon of skill gain. And in we go. Guess I had to drink a night sight potion, huh? Hail, Shinji. A brave macro. Oh, hi. You're actually there. I thought you were away from your body. How is the skill gain? Indeed, I must fight evil and improve my skills. I wish you good luck in your skills. You too, brah. Laters. Alright, Grimace is getting down to business here. He's on a mission tonight to kill some stuff. There's no messing around here. He's mostly upset that he spent, what was it the other night, like hours trying to grind skill only to find that some genius was skill capped. Yep, that happened. Let's run a bandage. Get back here. Kill this snack. Snack down onto the rat. Down, get a bandage. I'm also looking for the dungeon dye materials in here. Casper is collecting those, so we're going to trade with him for the shame materials that I'm collecting. And I think I owe him 3 or something like that, so been banking those. Well, actually, Aragorn is the one, not Grimace. So Grimace will sell them to Aragorn, who will in turn give them to Casper. Look, it's a little complicated, okay? But Grimace can only use stuff that he sources himself. He's not taking handouts from anybody. 57 gold. Let's see. Let's get a provoke going just for skill gain. Where's that snake? There you are. I don't think that thing's even in there. It's the rat that's in here. Dexters are pretty good. I think they're stronger than we think they are. I'm not paying attention. I'm down to half health here. Okay, grab that gold. Let's see. We're gonna provo those two. After I clear this bottom level, I'm gonna run up to second level and do the executioners there. Okay, got him provoked. Oh no, who do we have here? Friend or foe? Xini Yang. I mean, they didn't attack me, so... Ooh, that was dramatic. The death scream. Why? There you are. I'm gonna die to these traps. Would not be the first time Grimace has died to a trap. If you recall one of the early streams from Covetous. Made a successful corpse run only to step onto a trap on the floor. Now, there's a succubus in this room now, so it kind of makes this room like undoable for me, for old Grimace here. Well, I think I could pull all of this. We'll bring all this out. And then we can fight this without the harpy. Let's kill that first. provoke that. Take out the Etten. Oh, you stole my gold, sir. You will pay. You will pay for that. Love the music in Wrong. This is good stuff. Ah, there we go. This is great. That's what I'm after. See that? Iron, weight, ore. So we will sell that to Aragorn for 5k, and then he will trade it to Casper. Hadn't had one of those in quite a while, so it's nice to see it drop. Okay, where is the succubus? Somebody might have let it away. That'd be great. Oh, Sinigang, the fisherman. Getting some skill gain in before the fishing event this weekend, I see. Should be a fun event. The community members, boarders, put it together. Tons of really good rewards. So if you haven't gotten your rewards together, or your characters together, tried out fishing. It's probably worth it. Okay. This area clear. I'm going to be on the lookout for a succubus around here. Let's go kill this. I guess there's a few more things down here to kill. Try to clear as many as we can to get the wrong dungeon tier to tier 2. Let's provoke those. Yeah, we got some stuff back there. Go swing around the outside and get them. Okay. Anybody in there? No, I'm clear. Go in here and take out this guy. 66.7 provoke. It's going up slowly. Next to GM is probably going to be Parry, 91.7, so kind of need to take a beating to get that skill up. Although I think a Brave Knight that I ran into here on a previous stream said that the buckler is the way to go because it blocks more frequently, so you gain skill faster. And I think I had heard that, but then forgot to go. I didn't see the succubus in there. I went into the room paranoid, but I think somebody must have dragged it away. I'm not mad about that, because that succubus would rock my world. I hope you're proud that I'm actually in the Scholar Dungeon. First thing, straight away, right into Wrong. Well, placed a cabin first. Upgraded the old fieldstone house out there by Cove to 2-story cabin near Destard. I'm pretty anxious to get going and killing those dragons. I think there was not, that was it. Okay, we'll move to the other side. Clear that side, then move into the executioners. It's going to be a party in here. Let's see, what do I provoke? Probably those two, and then I'll just tank everything else. Give myself a little exit. Just stack them up like cordwood. Should be provoking just to get the skill. I gotta make sure I have skill. I think I fixed all... Hey, defeat 50 brigands. Well done, sir. There's a brigand killing machine. Gotta make sure I have skill room here. I'm paranoid after that little oversight on my part. I think I marked everything else. See, why is that locked? It should be down. Genius. You gotta be kidding me. I marked these down. I swear, I'm gonna go back and review the stream. That's holy cow, no way. Ah, so frustrating. Well, okay, so that was at least pointing down. Okay, so it's not a waste of time. See, why are these all locked? Oh, it's because I'm not on real. Alright, so now I'm showing real, so this should all be correct. Point it down, great. Down, let's lock these. Down on those, thieving, fine. Okay, alright. It did seem weird at first, but I didn't realize that I wasn't on show reel. I'm also just barely half awake. It is way too late at night for me to do anything with my brain. So instead, let's do it with the shield and the club. Take out this rat. Rat. How do the snakes have nothing, but these rats have like 9 and 11 gold? 12. Never have I ever seen a snake in Ultima New Dawn, these little snakes with anything on them. Defeated 50 giant rats. A brave warrior. He's gonna walk through every single trap in this dungeon. Yeah, there's nothing in here dangerous enough. We can just jump right in and tank it all. It's a garden snake. Well, I see skill gain going up, so that's nice. Parrying is what it was, 91.7. Okay, cleared this little arm. Well, we'll kill this feller here on the way out, and then we'll move into the Executioner's level 2. Oh, hey, look at this. Oh, that's fun. Human ears. Oh, I don't need that. Don't need that. Severed human ears. We'll have to give that to somebody as a gift once we get back to town. And say something clever like, I think you dropped this. Okay, this can get a little bit spicy here. I think I'm probably going to grab this guy right here if I can just pull it. Nope, way too many. Alright, let's see if we can tank this guy while we heal and then provoke these two. There's going to be too many if I get all of them on me, I think. We'll see what happens. Which instrument am I using? The good one? Well, that's not going to be good here. Use a potion. Do a little kite. All the bandage hits. I don't think I'm going to get a provoke off on these. Definitely don't need to step on a trap again. Come on down, Enrique. Vamos pues. So I can tank one. I definitely can't take three, though, you know? A bandage running? Maybe. It'd be nice if I get a provoke off. Yeah. I mean, it's not terrible. Drink a potion real quick. One down. So I am going to grab the weapons from these guys because they do have the potential for dropping silver. And silver weapons sell nice. Drink a full refresh. Apply a bandage. Hey, there we go. Got a provoke. That's nice. These are probably the sweet spot because they're difficult and they're good for skill gain. 91.9, so we gain like, what is it, 0.2 or 0.3 parry skill off of these fellas. Not bad. Oh, hey, another shield. Heater shield, that's kind of Grimace's vibe. And a war mace. Nice. Right on. Okay, I think I can get these two provoked, but that one's probably going to aggro, which will be okay because, well, I can have one to smack on while I provoke the other two. Get another bandage run in here. Those brigands are a little lower level provoke skill, so it's easier to get a success off on the provoke onto the executioner. This is wild how much tanking you can do. Like, these guys are beating on me pretty good and doing half decent just taking it. I was probably beating the crap out of my equipment though. Have to watch it here pretty carefully. That bandage gonna work? I got the provoke, that's good. No, bandage did not. I'm gonna drink a heal and a full refresh. That didn't do much. How is that a greater heal? Oh, dude, I thought that was me that died. I hate that sound. It's about to be me that's gonna die here. Oh. I cannot step on a trap. If I step on a trap, I'm dead. There's one right in front of me. Why are my bandages not hitting? This is terrible. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna let that time out to maybe 5 seconds in, and then I'll run in. Work on these two here while I attack that one. Perfect. Now we're back in business. I really don't want to get stuck in that corner. There's something over here I didn't loot. There it is. Grab that. Nah, oh, I didn't need that club. That's okay. Bandage. Night sight. Provoke. Bandage. Kinda. Really be nice if I got a provoke off here. Calling it. That's a vanquishing silver heavy crossbow. Got a feeling. Got a feeling that I'm not going to get bandages. I mean, I guess my healing is 64.0. What am I expecting? I thought I had a bandage running. That was a tight spot here. Okay, should be able to go toe-to-toe here now. Or not. There we go, finally. It was like, I don't know, 30 or 40 different provokes. Provokes is 67.3. And provoke and healing are kind of two of the most critical skills, and they're the hardest ones to gain doing this naturally. Really simple. If you're playing on this shard, Ultima Dawn, to of course do AFK macroing on a couple tunes. Easy peasy to get a GM character here, but this is my own little fun approach to playing a character. Oh, I think that was a... Did I say Dungeon Dye material? That is so hard to see here. Look at... That's so dark. I almost missed it. Run a bandage. Get the gold from the dead willow body. I guess we can try... Yeah, let's get them both. Get over here, bud. I can tank those while I try to get the provoke off. Gain some parry skill, get healing, provoke. I think executioners are like the sweet spot for where Grimace is at right now. I mean, it's pretty likely he'll die here if I don't move. Why am I not applying a bandage? Oh, I'm out of bandages. Alright, time to run. Quick run back to town. We'll deposit those fragments for safekeeping. We'll triumphantly waltz back into Oklo here. And, oh, hello there. Grab, oh, you know what? Immediately take these out of your pack, because there are thieves around. So we'll sell those two. That's going to be 10k. And we got 6k here, so just like that, we're about 10k again. Now, some of this stuff, I think... I don't want to get that confused. This is the key from the old house. I'm just going to grab some bandages and get back in there. I'm going to go 100 bandages this time. And we'll do 3 more heals. I think that's good enough. Okay. Let me get a bandage running here. And a scroll. Back to wrong. And this time we'll go to Scar Ray and use Appalling's Rude Library. Pretty cool little keep. Excellent location for it right here at Scar Gate. So it is this book here. And we are in wrong. Right back where we left off. Now we've got a bandage running. Eight hit? Nope. That would have been close if I would have. I like when the bandages hit. Okay, after these two executioners drop, it is time for a Diet Dr. Pepper. That is my beverage of choice. And it's a hot take, but I'm going to say it. The Diet Dr. Pepper is better than normal Dr. Pepper. And I will fight anyone who says otherwise. So when it's time on my stream for a Diet Dr. Pepper, that is time for a giveaway. So Aragorn is somewhere in Caesarea right now with a, let me see, 20k check. And I'm going to tell you the location right after these two executioners are dead. And whoever gets there first gets the check. They'll just be there laying on the ground. Okay, Hartley and what is this? Jezchel? Seems a little fishy. So better get a bandage going here. Hey, got a bandage. Let's chase him over this way. Oop, let me grab that gold. Thank you. Hartley, time to die. I usually have a Diet Dr. Pepper ready to go, but this time I left it in my freezer. BRB. Alright, now we're talking. So, I'm gonna crack this sucker open. Nunu, you ready to fight? Diet Dr. Pepper is the best. Alright, so here's where it is. It is, of course, it is in pause. If you go to pause, there's a graveyard there. And it's like a little altar with some flowers and an ankh. So if you go there to pause, there's a 20k check on the ground. First come, first serve. I think I'll mix it up in the future from checks, some other objects and stuff. Maybe a little bit harder of a location. Right now I like people just to get to pause to check it out. It's a cool place. Parrying 93.2. Music 75. Ooh. Ah, man, there's traps everywhere. I hate this section. Got her. I think I'm going to try to get this executioner to join. There we go. Got him. Oh, I didn't see that one. Okay, we can handle that. Let's beat on this one until that one's dead, and then we'll provoke these two. Bandage did not hit. Oh, there it did. Nice. Very good. Can I not hit that corpse? There we go. Gotta be careful when I run out of here, because if I'm gonna run away from these guys, I can't afford to hit the trap right there. There we go. Well navigated. I don't know how that other one did not aggro, but I'm okay with it. I swear my healing is not going up as fast. Maybe I just don't remember the number. 64.2. I don't know if you can see that number on screen. Is 8 the minimum? Oh, jeez, that was close. 8 the minimum? 8 seconds minimum for heal bandages? Or if I take an agility potion, can I get that down even faster, I wonder? If that's the case, then I get it down to like 6 seconds with an agility potion. I'd totally bring those along. There we go, alright. Oh, you know what? I didn't click back on my exceptional loot. Been using that newbie one. I need to just get rid of those newbie ones altogether. I thought I'd be spamming those loots while I was walking around just to get some music skill, but might as well just do it with the exceptional ones. They really aren't that much, and I could use the added benefit for stuff like this. Okay, let's take on old Liba here. Got him. First try on the provoke. It's always nice. I don't know if I should try to get these two provoked. Yeah, I think I do. I think I do want that. I think I already looted that. Okay, let's get these two. Avoiding the poison trap. Yeah, I think this is better because it gets more parrying skill up. I just got to be careful on the heals. There we go. Provoked. That's great. You could really burn some refresh potions with this build. Kind of avoiding it. Yeah, actually I'm out. Yeah, I think it's I'm not sure I understand the mechanic, but somebody's explaining it to me. That with a full set of plate, your plate acts as a soaking up of the damage instead of your health from your stamina. I'm not sure if that's exactly true, but that's what was explained to me. So if you notice when these guys are beating on me, it does take my mana too, so I'm not sure what's going on with that, but it'll start draining my stamina and then you have to hit a refresh potion. I was just saying that how I don't know that I really have been staying on top of it, because those are kind of expensive to burn through a whole bunch of refresh potions. At least for Grimace. For another player with all kinds of gold, maybe it's not. Okay, well this side's clear. We're going to go over here to this side and provoke these two. There's a trap here. I can handle these two, I think. Oh, you're right, the concussive. And it's only from axes, is that right? Okay, that bandage did not hit. A night sight potion. That bandage did. Yeah, I need to look that up. You know, the bummer is that, like, when I played Ultima Online in 1997, it came with a book. It was kind of like, I think Origin put it out. And then there was one quickly after that that was kind of an updated, more detailed. But, like, all the stats were correct. But over time, things have changed, and some servers do this or some servers do that. I have a hard time finding, like, correct info. I wish I could just rewind to 1997 and there was one hard copy book with old school fantasy art in it. Because then I could get some good info. Right now, I can Google it, but who knows if the information I'm pulling up is correct. And on this specific server, I think the codex is getting close, but I think there's still some stuff that's not quite accurate. Hey, here's a magic mace. Take that. I don't think we're going to take the bone. 94.2 parrying. We're on our way to GM on that. And I think we'll get into this room and fail on that. If I stand here, I can get him? Yeah. Got him. Provoked. Nice. Holy cow, that dude's chewing me up. My guy's ready for a fight. Okay, well, let's go down here and do a little kite and provo. Can't really run without my stamina. I'm forced to walk. There we go. Got him. Just in time, too. Getting down bad there on our health. And most of my other characters were mages. Provo mages was my favorite. And then I did some tamers. I did some dexers for some event stuff. But never enough to like figure out what concussive blow was. Shield bash, never had a parry. I think we're a mace fighter, so we could take that quarterstaff. Have to drink a potion here. Holy. That's probably the most aggressive executioner I've ever had to fight in here. Hit the bandage. Hit the bandage. No. I step on this trap, I'm hosed. I don't have any more greater heal potions either. I don't know where the traps are. I know there's one here, and I know there's one right next to that gate. Okay, there we go. Probably wait 5-6 seconds into this heal and then finish off Anora. Rawr. Oh, that was a rift spawn. Excellent. We're going to take all of that. That's why she was so tough. Good to know it's not Grimace that's the weakling here. Now what Grimace really needs is an item ID wand, because some of the stuff in his bag could be valuable. Wasn't there somebody who was doing like an item identification service here at one point? Well, let's see here. I'm going to restock our supply. Oh, so I just checked. Cracked open my Diet Dr. Pepper earlier, and the giveaway on this stream is still sitting on the ground. It's in the Graveyard of Paws, the wonderful village of Paws. There's a 20 gold check sitting on the ground in front of the flowers at the Graveyard in Paws. First to get it gets it. Just go grab it. It is not a trap, I can confirm. Aragorn is standing there. And I think I'll take 10 refresh potions. Didn't use much in the way of cure. Probably 2 more night sight potions. Burning through a lot of bandages, which is a good thing because that means I'm gaining skill. Okay. Let's dump the gold. What do we got? 7k. Almost back up to 20k. I need a little bag here. I'd like to identify all this later. Just in case any of it is a mace of silver or something. And if we got a mace of silver, it would be tearing stuff up. 20k. Okay, let's go back in one more run and then I gotta go to bed. This is far too late for me. but I wanted to get a little bit of skill gain in and get his cabin placed. So we got the cabin placed, and we're gonna go over to, let's go to New Minok, Jack's Rune Library here. Okay, back to wrong. Charge the book. And we'll hit up wrong. Right back into the executioners. Although I think it's pretty cleared. Yeah, I'll grab this one. Drink a total refresh here. Get a bandage running. Back to natural skill gain. This character is all natural skill gain, no macroing on him. You can on this server on Ultima New Dawn, totally fine. Use Razor. I think most people do, but I wanted to relive the days of Ultima Online back in 1997. So it's kind of my vibe character. Lots of fun, just a dungeon crawl like the old days. Hit that bandage. Bandage, bandage? No bandage. He doesn't have his weapon in his hand. So that would help. Okay, bandage. Provoke. Get some skill up. Did anybody pick up that check? This is sponsored by the Council of Paws Travel Department. Come visit Paws. Oh, it's still there, and somebody deposited a codex fragment on top of it. That's a juicy little pile. An added little bonus, a codex fragment. Nice, that's classy. I like that. Sounds like the kind of thing that somebody would do who prefers Diet Dr. Pepper over regular Dr. Pepper. Apply the bandage. Hit the bandage, and no, they barely help. But I got the provoke off, that's good. Grimace Grimoire is progressing along very nicely here. So 94.6 pairing, that'll be the next one to GM. We got GM Anatomy, Mace Fighting, and Tactics so far. On his way to his goal of 7x GM and acquiring enough gold to place his own castle. Because every knight needs a castle. And I'm not using any of the resources from my other characters. This is only what this natural skill gain character can do on his own. And I think eventually I'd like to do a little more role-playing with him. Right now he's just focusing on getting skills, honestly. But, you know, to do like an all-Dexter, no mounts run through a dungeon, I think that'd be super fun. See if we can get that executioner to come on out. Are you trapped? Wait, how are you trapped? Nah, you can come out this way, right? Absolutely trapped. Well, that seems rather silly. Probably gonna need to that mob finished herself off by walking across the trap. Been there before. Okay, well that kind of works. Oh, you can get to him. Okay, just pinned in back there. Can I hit him from here? Nah. Well, I'll finish that one and then we'll move on to the next one. Grab that. And next, apply the bandage. Let's go see. Ooh, somebody took the codex fragment. And now there's a check for 5K. This is evolving. The giveaway is evolving in the Graveyard of Paws. It was 20K, now it's 5K. Got these two next in the other room over there. Bandage hits. I love when that bandage hits. Healing's only 65, so it's a kind of a point of excitement when it actually goes. Okay. Ooh, plate mail. So I'm going to swap this out. I don't know if they're magical. I think they are unidentified. So we're at 51 armor right now. Probably time to refresh these regardless. And now we're 53, so that's an improvement. Nice. Okay, let's move on over to these guys. And the objective here is to do it without stepping on a trap. This place is loaded with traps. Oh, that's no good. Can we get a provoke off on this? All three of these at one time is going to be a bit too spicy for me. But I got one more chance at a provoke here. And then Melinda's going to aggro. She must just be around that corner and out of line of sight because she's not budging. And I'm okay with that. You just hang out right there. Whoa, it's nice when I can go toe-to-toe here and just heal through it. Okay, I'm going to have to go get Given later. Finish off Whitney real quick. It seems unnecessary that there are this number of traps in this little room here. Like if you were an employee in here, it seems like the worst work environment you could ask for. I think I'm going to take that Chris because it could be a good weapon. It could be silver. And let's navigate this minefield of traps here. Okay, I'm gonna finish this one off. And the evolution of the giveaway is 5K check still in pause. Step across that trap. That's what I thought. That's funny. Okay. I think that's the path. This is the path. Grab Melinda, and I think there's another spawn out here. We can do a little Provo dance. Okay, perfect. Run the bandage, do some provoke. I'm going to get a total refresh potion here. Get our skills up. 95.0 parrying. Oh, I better run a bandage. I'm not even paying attention here. Hey, but I got the provoke. That's great. Let's get a bandage running. Yeah, closer to tier 2. I feel like sometimes that I'm the only one working wrong spawn. I mean, there's a lot of newbies joining the server too. I feel like we ought to make a little concerted push here on behalf of those newbies. It's awfully self-serving of me to say that too, because that's how Grimace gets his natural gains. I think there are a few folks in the Toy Guild who are in here pushing it because of the pet skill gains as well, like training their dragons and stuff, which makes sense. Hit, bandage, hit. Nice. I think it'd be nice if Quick did a little bit extra spawn somewhere in here. I think we were talking about that 3rd level, because currently there's nothing going on in there. I mean, aside from the executioners, what else is there in here to to really go after? There's a bunch of low-level mobs, but yeah, it's unfortunate it's a Blad dungeon because I love the design of it. Like, I think it's like a cool, if you think of like a traditional fantasy, like D&D kind of dungeon, it has that vibe, which I like. I like dungeons that feel cool to be in, to play in a fantasy game, not just that has like the good loots. I mean, I like that too, of course, but it's better when it's got a good vibe too. Ooh, this might go badly. Hit that bandage. Got it. Let's run another one and continue the provoke. Okay, this ought to do. I'm trying to think what else you'd put in here as far as monsters and mobs go for the theme of a like an abandoned freakish prison kind of vibe. Undead came to mind, but there's already so many undead and all kinds of other dungeons. Like, you know, all the people that they executed. Okay, so I think that's this side. I'm going to go clear the other side and then probably make a bank run. Okay, we've got two executioners. Let's see if I can get these two. I go in and spam attack them. See if I can just drag them out. Nah, so they get everybody and their cousin. Well, that's okay. We can do them one at a time here. I like to have something to provoke onto just to get my skill up. Can we get this guy? Is that Kaladin? Is that the name? It is Kaladin. Brandon Sanderson's infiltrating my game. Can't get away from him. Just kidding. I got nothing against Brandon Sanderson. He's a good author. Okay, so we've got two executioners. Probably provo this onto that just to get it tied up. And then bandage through this other one. I think that's the move. I can't tell if there's another mob here. No, it's just the three of them. Okay, that one's going to die. Loot that. And we'll just try to keep the provo train going. Yeah, I like that idea of different humanoid mobs, different name strengths, something custom. You know what I was thinking was like, I haven't seen any wardens, like a prison warden, something like that. That'd be pretty cool. Whoa, yo. Easy there. It's really fun playing a Dexter. I mean, I like my Summoner a lot, but just to do a dungeon crawl on a Dexter, it's kind of chill. I like it. It probably helps that I have, like, I know that I have another character that has a decent set of stuff. I don't know what it is about this game, but you kind of like to get stuff. But knowing that I don't have to stress about that, just play this character for fun. It's kind of freeing. Let's run a bandage here. We'll go after this one, finish this one off. Never even got a provoke. I wonder if I must be playing my newbie instruments, I think. Ooh, nice. Hey, when I get up a little bit further in skills, we should do that Dexter run on foot through the dungeons. Get a whole swarm of Dexters cross healing. We could mow through stuff, I'll bet, in just about any dungeon. That'd be fun. Okay, I think those are all the executioners there. Do we have another one in here? I mean, not convenient. Let me just solo this one and then time for a bank run. Just gonna spam this instrument for some musicianship skill. What is that at? 76.6. See, if you weren't doing the natural skill gain here, you'd just go hide. You can get in behind this wall here, just back in this corner. Bring a bag of instruments and just spam musicianship, and you'd GM that easy peasy. Be really cool if Quick does a little bit of lighting effects somewhere. I thought it'd be cool to do it on the shield, but he was saying a waist slot. I think that would probably be easier from a coding perspective to get that on. It'd be pretty cool. Then as a Dexter, you're running around the dungeon with natural lighting, which is super cool on this server. I like when everything that was implemented into the game and designed has a function. So in a few servers I've played, you can just crank up the light settings and you never need to use night sight, potions, or spells. Oh, you're gaining nice. That's a good call. Getting a little major gain. Well, let's clean up all this trash mobs over here. Okay. Let's make a bank run real quick. Let's see what the children of Aklo have to say. Little street urchins. You're so weird, Grimace Grimoire, even the dogs bark at you. I'm going to be the strongest warrior in all Britannia someday. Just you wait, Grimace. Can't read that one. That text blends in with the pavement. Okay, let's see. How are we doing on gold? Ooh, 7K. That's 27K. Not a bad evening. Okay, so I think what I'll do here is a little bag maintenance, get things cleaned up. I'll sell this off, 2 of them at 5K per. So he'll have it'll be 10K richer next time we see him, and we'll be at 37K. 37K gold. Well, I mean, that's not bad. Some decent skill gain. We're almost to GM parry. We placed a cabin, 2-story cabin, out in 2 screens away from the entrance to Destard, which is going to be his preferred dungeon once he's, I'm guessing, probably in the 80s on provocation. So we got, 15 skill points or so to go there, and then he'll just live to kill dragons, which should be a lot of fun. Well, it looks like the gold giveaway at pause has now evolved to include a loaf of bread. That's hilarious. Okay, well, I grabbed the 5k check. I'll deposit in the bank on Aragorn, and then next time do another giveaway somewhere for those of you watching the stream. Well, thanks for joining and coming along for the ride. Until next time, stay safe out there.